Beat that. For the second week running, United got their winner in the last minute. And for the second week running, it came from Martin Aldridge. 2-1 to the Rising Stars. Are United going up? Well, they're still on the climb. David Rush was the man who did the damage last night by scoring both goals. Here's number 1. United deserved more. They had all the ball, all the chances, but not much of the luck. It was all over in the second half. Rush again, making his mark. 2-0 to United. It's 3 wins in 3 for United. They sent Bournemouth packing after just 7 minutes. How the crowd cheered as Joey Beecham got his first league goal of the season. Oxford's luck has changed too. The ball is beginning to bounce their way, and that's a sure sign of success. It's 4 wins in 4 now for the Yellows. It was 2-0 against Bradford at the Manor, with both goals coming in the second half. Paul Moody got the first, and then set up the second. Bradford stopped, looked and waited for the ref to whistle for offside. Martin Aldridge stopped the ball, took aim and fired a real beauty. There's just no stopping United right now. 5 wins in 5. They were never in any danger at Brighton after Matt Murphy had given them the lead. United were in control from start to finish, and they had the match won when Murphy struck again. They eased up towards the whistle. Brighton got a late strike, but it's still United's game and United's points. This was a game both teams desperately wanted to win, a real 6-pointer, and United went for it from the word go. They thought they'd got it in the first half when David Rush went racing through to make it 1-0. They were on for victory until the 66th minute when county sub Gary Martindale came on and with his first touch of the ball got the equaliser. A big game, red against yellow. They both desperately wanted the first goal, the first strike, first blow. It came from United, and what a goal. Matt Elliott, a real thumper. It was in the second half when United were under most danger. Phil Whitehead to the rescue. It was still anybody's game. Oxford got stronger. Robinson started the move for the second goal. David Rush took it on. He had 1 shot. Martin Aldridge had 2 and a goal. Still, Swindon came back fighting. Wayne Allison hit the bar. And still, United went for number 3. 5 bookings for Swindon, 2 for Oxford, but the only injury came from an accident. Frank Talley, the townkeeper, took a real knock from Matt Elliott. A bit of treatment, a bit of bandaging, and he was back on his feet. But he couldn't stop United's third goal. Paul Moody, the maker. And Joey Beecham, the taker, the sweetest strike of the night. What are Oxford United on these days? Whatever it is, it's working wonders. It helped them crack 5 past Burnley on Saturday. Martin Aldridge got them going. But the real fun and fireworks came in the last 13 minutes. Unlucky Burnley, unlucky anyone who catches the yellows in this form. Paul Moody touched home number 2. Number 3 was a bit more dramatic. Moody seems to save his best for coming on as sub. And this was a real blaster. A Moody special. The Burnley keeper probably didn't see it, just heard the whistle of the wind as it whizzed past. And then up popped Joey Beecham with number 4. He must be on a double dose of United's winning tonic. 2 goals in 2 matches. The boy wonder could be back in business. Number 5 came seconds later. It was down to Mark Angel. He flew down the wing, and there was Moody in the middle. "5-0, the United boys are on a flyer. Oxford United ran out of rocket fuel at Stockport on Saturday. After 7 wins in 8, they came crashing to earth. Andy Much, the old Swindon boy, struck the first blow. But for most of the game, United gave as good as they got. The equaliser was an absolute beauty, a flying header from Joey Beecham. Stockport, though, always seemed to have that extra bit of luck, that extra bit of bite. But their second goal was more down to bad defending than good attacking. United missed Matt Elliott badly, while Andy Much missed nothing. The Yellows came back in the second half, and when Martin Aldridge ran in to make it 2-2, they must have been ready for home. But 2 goals in the last 9 minutes sent them packing. The first from Chris Marsden was what you might call a bit special. That was it, United were beaten, but Stockport weren't finished. Andy Much got his hat-trick, 4-2 to them. Trying to predict and work out who's going to beat who in the promotion race is a real science, and not many have come up with the right solution. You'd have put your house, well, possibly your shirt, on Oxford to beat Wrexham at the Manor last night, and for much of the game it looked a good bet, but there was always something missing from the Yellows. They had lots of the ball, made most of the running, but the finishing, the shooting, was way off the mark. The best chance came at the start of the second half. This should have been the winner, but I'm sure David Rush doesn't need us to tell him that. And the man who called football the beautiful game would have been turning in his grave last night. Wrexham had half the team booked, and Peter Ward sent off for a crazy tackle. He'd been up to no good earlier in the game and thoroughly deserved the red card. The closest United came to a goal against 10 men came right from the free kick, but sadly that went the way of all the others. The Yellows kicked off Easter by beating the old league leaders Blackpool at the Manor on Saturday. We've already seen one possible goal of the season. Well, here's another. Pick that one out. The scorer, Joey Beecham, got to be one of the best he's ever scored for United, could be the most important. The London road end went wild. They were singing and dancing in the streets of Wycombe yesterday. Well, somebody's got to. There was no stopping United. 3 goals they blasted past the Wanderers, starting with this one from David Rush. In the second half, Dennis Smith brought on his subs, a move of genius. Number 13, Stuart Massey, knocked in the second. And then number 12, Big Paul Moody, raced away to make it 3. Easy. As games go, it wasn't one of the greats. As results go, it was one of the hardest to take. The ball was in the air more than it was on the ground, but what goes up must come down, and it landed just right for United when they won a penalty. County had no chance. Even the net was in danger from Paul Moody's kick. It was all United after that, but they never really got up to speed. The second half was harder, closer, but not much better. Moody came up with Oxford's best. And then in injury time, County came back from the dead. From a controversial free kick, Sean Murphy headed the equaliser. It shook the Manor, and seconds later on the whistle, the two sides had to be separated. It was a real battle. It should have been Bristol City 0, Oxford 3 at Ashton Gate. This was the goal that never was. All the players said it crossed the line, but the referee saw it differently or didn't see it at all. Justice was done in the second half when United came up with 2 that were just unstoppable. David Rush got the first. And what do you make of these celebrations? The Yellows were always going to be the winners, but they made sure, thanks to a dazzling run from Joey Beecham and a Paul Moody special. 2-0, that made it 10 wins in 14. Promotion form, sure enough. It was party time, showtime at the Manor as Oxford clinched their promotion playoff place and stepped up the pressure on second in the table Blackpool with 6 of the best against Shrewsbury. All headers. Paul Moody got them going. There'll be many fans with longer memories than mine, but this was one of the best nights of football at the Manor. The Yellows were different class. The goals were all sparklers. Stuart Massey was next to shine with number 2. 4 more after the break, starting with this one from Moody. And when he scores, there's always this to look forward to. They were all stars and heroes, but some, such as David Rush, deserve a special mention. He ran himself into the ground and was rewarded with goal number 4. Joey Beecham was another who dazzled. Just look at his goal, number 5. Shrewsbury were on their knees. United still on the charge. Sub Matt Murphy made it 6 seconds from the whistle. The chant from the London Road end. The Yellows are going up. Now you better believe us. On Saturday, United had their eyes focused on beating Crewe. The fans had their ears tuned to Blackpool's game with Walsall. Double delight as Paul Moody set the Yellows up for victory. Walsall were turning Blackpool upside down. A win for Oxford, defeat for their rivals, would open the door for promotion. Joey Beecham made it 2-0. Macaulay sneaked a header in for Crewe, but what mattered most was the result on the seaside. They came in their thousands, they came in yellow and blue, they came to cheer United into the First Division. On the last Saturday of the season, one more win was going to take Oxford to promotion. There had to be only one result. Victory for United over Peterborough. But as the first half raced on, United struggled to get the goals. News that promotion rivals Blackpool were winning turned up the heat. United cooked up enough chances, but they couldn't dish up what the fans were demanding. It all changed in the second half. The Yellows got a lucky break when Grazioli, the Peterborough centre-forward, headed into the wrong net. An own goal, a priceless goal. That was the start, the boost the Manor needed. 3 in 6 minutes went flying in. Top scorer Paul Moody got the first. The fans' player of the season, Matt Elliott, made it 3-0. And then it was David Rush. It was 4-0. It was promotion. It was time to celebrate.
What do you think of this, huh?
That's what it's all about. 46 games and we've done it by right. No one's going to take that away from us. 15 games we've gone, we've won 12, 13 even, drawn 2 and lost the 1. We deserve this and we're going to enjoy it.
First division.
That's right, and we deserve it. Get in there.
You can't beat a good promotion party. Fancy dress too. Never let it be said that promotion went to Dennis's head. Something did.
What's this mean to you?
Well, it's been a long time, basically, in the wilderness for me. I mean, since I left Sunderland, where people were talking about me being the England manager, to winning something again or achieving something again. So it's very pleasing. I mean, I've never lost faith in my own ability, and I always believed in what I could do. So it's a first step back up on the ladder, and hopefully next season we'll go and achieve something in the first division, because we're not going up there to make the numbers.